chance at UCLA after I know you were not happy with the first time around?
Oh yeah, no, it was a real frustrating game the first time around. But I think we're kind of a changed team, so definitely more excited to get down there and play now.
Coach said even looking back at it, he couldn't figure out kind of what happened to you in that game. Have you figured out just kind of some foul trouble, or were you overly emotional playing those guys?
I think I was overly aggressive, to be honest. Especially defensively, got into foul trouble early, so I never really kind of caught a rhythm or a flow for the game. So that was frustrating, but I've learned from it, so I'll be able to change that this next time around.
What do you think of them? Just kind of thoughts on them as a team, what you've seen?
Oh man, I mean they're obviously really talented, a lot of size. So we're gonna have to rebound well against them, and really slow down their main guys. Kind of make it hard for Anderson to make plays and try to keep the ball out of Adams' hands.
Are there things you really want to repeat from last time, and then other things you really want to make sure you don't repeat?
Yeah, I mean we did a fairly good job of defending and rebounding against them, and I feel like if we do that again this time around, and just some guys play better, including myself, we'll be just fine.
You guys have talked a lot of big picture lately. A game like this, does this feel like you lose this and your tournament chances are almost shot versus the win?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're definitely going in with that kind of mentality. We want to put that pressure on ourselves to kind of rise to the occasion. So I definitely say we're definitely going in looking at it like that.
It's been a while since you played for UCLA, but does that offer, going back to Westwood, offer any kind of motivation or extra energy for you personally?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, it has been a while. I mean, all the guys I ever played with there have cycled through already. So not really like that, but it is definitely, it's fun to get back there and play in front of that crowd that, played in front of for the first time in college basketball.
Dana talked a lot about Jaleel and Jason, how they filled the minutes that Dotson didn't play, obviously, Sunday. What do you think about the way those guys came in, accepting Dotson's role in his minutes?
Oh, man, they did a great job. I mean, it's really hard to replace Dot. I mean, the way he defends and scores and how he's been scoring for us. But, I mean, Jaleel really came in. He made a couple plays, hit a really nice baseline jumper for us. That really got us going. Jason, he's really been consistent all year. I mean, he's one of those guys where you kind of know he's going to give you what he's going to give you every night, and that's big.
Jaleel hasn't had a lot of chances to prove himself in games. What do you guys see in practices from his game? What is he going to bring once he gets his chance?
Oh, yeah, he's going to bring energy. I don't even know if he's really been able to show his athleticism like that, but he's really athletic, can shoot it really well. He's not that guy where when he comes in, we're kind of like, we have tons of confidence in him, like he can play, and we're really confident in that.
What do you think the biggest difference you noticed was without Dot on the floor? You mentioned the shooting and the scoring and the defense, but what do you think was the biggest difference you noticed?
Dot gives us a lot of energy to start the game, He's a big voice out there, and I feel like that may kind of contribute to him not being there to a slow start. But, he's definitely kind of inspired me at halftime to kind of get it going and fill that void. So definitely probably from the energy aspect.
Looked like he was doing that before the game. Was he in the halftime locker room too, kind of pumping you guys up even though he couldn't play?
Yeah. No, all game long he was really trying to get us going. And I know it's frustrating for him. To be in the situation, but we just kind of want to pick him up and just kind of have his back through it all.
Obviously, hopeful coach brings him back in Thursday.
Oh, definitely hopeful.
Dana mentioned a couple times that playing 10, 11 guys is a hard thing to do, hard to manage those minutes. Guys like Jaleel, who are just now getting in the rotation, might get bumped back out. Dotson comes back. Does that add any stress when you guys feel on the players? Such a large rotation like that, you don't quite know especially.
I wouldn't say it does. I think we're all kind of have the same goal of winning. I don't even know if you guys know this, but Jaleel, even when he's on the bench, he's just as excited and as into the game as when he's in the game. And I can say that honestly. He's always been a good team player, pushing guys. And that's for everybody, whether they're playing or on the bench. I feel like everybody really cares about winning. And that's just the #1 goal.
So you don't think there's any stagnation there with how many players you guys have in your rotation with someone like Dotson, who is expected to make pretty significant growth coming into this year, I guess, statistically, I guess?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say so. I think at this point, guys have kind of learned their roles, and from here, it's just kind of moving forward and doing the best you can at those roles.